Do you ever freeze up when someone says they need you to speak, or maybe you have a new product that you're developing, or maybe you have a podcast, or maybe you have a newfound interest or hobby that you really want to share with people, but you go to make the video, you go to make whatever, you go to talk about it, and you freaking, like, you just freeze. You're just like, blah, blah, blah. Like you don't know what to say. Or maybe you've been talking and you're out there every day on the interwebs and nothing's happening. People aren't buying. People aren't subscribing to your email list, your YouTube channel, following your blog. Listen, I'm LaKeisha Michelle from LaKeishaMichelle.com. I am an international author, speaker, singer, songwriter, hairstylist, makeup artist. I'm a creative. And here's what I know for sure over the last 10 years, all the jobs, I've had a lot of jobs, but I'm a natural born creator. And so one thing that I had to grasp big time was the ability to understand how to enroll people in my ideas, in my movements that I wanted to create, and how to get people to buy. Okay? I needed to get people to be team me, okay? Subscribing to my YouTube channel, which has millions of views, my Instagram pages, millions of views, my Facebook pages, millions of views. I have several different pages for different things. And it's not an accident that people are watching, people are engaging, and people are buying. You know, back in the day, when I started my business, no one knew me. I didn't know anyone. Like, I just knew that I needed to pay my rent. I just knew that I wanted to be my own boss. I knew that, you know, while I was working corporate, I wanted to be in control of what I was doing, and I wanted to be fired up about what I was doing. And so I took control of my career. I decided, you know, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to, you know, have this certain life. I decided that while I was in the negative, while I was, you know, checking the window to see if somebody was going to repo my car because I hadn't paid it in 3-4 months. And so I know all too well how it feels when you have all these high dreams, but things look a little crazy. Maybe they weren't that crazy for you, but you have this goal. You may be like my client she's been sitting on this ebook. I need to get it done. I need to get it done. And she's been procrastinating and she's been thinking about it and she's been talking about it, but she hasn't gotten it done and she hasn't sold it. And it's all because once we begin to work together, I realize it's because she doesn't know what to say to sell it. Like, she doesn't have the belief that people are going to buy it. She knows that it's good. When I just talk to her about it, she lights up. But when I tell her to sell it to me, she says whatever. And then when it's time to ask for the sale, or when it's time to just specifically speak to a potential person who's interested in something like what she's selling, she freezes up. You may be like my other client. She's online 24/7, but nobody's buying anything. And we had to look at, you're not using a framework so that people are subscribing, following, and buying. And so she's gotten the show up part down pat. She's like shows up consistently every day, but people aren't buying because she just didn't practice asking for the sale. And so what she's working on is when she asks for the sale, there's a way to do it and it works, because she would just put it out there and then hide and run, and she'd be like, oh yeah, go to my website, and then she'd hide. And so I see a lot that's happening where it's like, either you're scared to speak up because you just feel like out of place. Maybe you may be like some of my hairdresser clients who you got to be online. Right now at the time of filming this, we're in a pandemic. I'm a girl that started passing out flyers at grocery stores. I would walk up to strangers and say, are you looking for someone who specializes in short hair? I would love to serve you if you want short hair that you could just run your fingers through, a sassy cut, classy but sassy, that you can take from the courtroom, the boardroom to the bedroom. If you're that girl that wants healthy, sassy hair, I'm looking for you. And here's what I have. Over the next 7 days, I'm going to give you a discount on these services. So you could I just go into the pitch when I talk to strangers. Like, it's so simple, right? That's how I started my business, by the way. I built a 6-figure salon business doing just that in the grocery stores. Right now, it's kind of weird. People aren't going outside. It's pandemic. You got to be online. And what I know for sure is that no matter your business, if you have a product or service, you have a YouTube channel, you have a movement, you have to be able to talk to people, make them aware that you exist, and not you personally, that the solution that you have exists. Just like right now, I'm talking to you on this video. I'm letting you know, like, I understand your problem. You go to speak and you freeze up, or you're speaking and you're wore out because you're just like, nobody's buying, or you're somewhere in between. You don't have the confidence, whatever. This is what I want to tell you for sure. The minute I realized that there's a formula in order to speak, to sell things, there's a formula that allows your conversations to become coins. When I realized and assessed what I was doing, I just took it and went like super hard, went 1,000 times harder. And it made the difference, the world of difference, from going to a negative bank account to consistently having clients calling me every week. And then when I got so busy that I couldn't go to the grocery stores and talk to people, what I did was I went online, I got on my different devices, and I talked to them on the internet. And I did the same thing. I talked to them about how I can help them. I talked to them about their problems. I talked to them about the solution that I had that could help them now. And so I practiced. For the last 10 years, I've been talking to people and turning my conversations into income. It wasn't about my website. The client that I have that has been sitting on this ebook, she's a hairdresser. She wants to release this ebook and she's making it about the website and the followers and all this stuff. My first $10,000 week online, I had like 20 people on a live stream. I was like, whoa, 20 people just watched me live and they bought my product because of my conversation. I didn't have a fancy website. I didn't have a fancy email list. I didn't have all this fancy stuff. It was my conversation. On my YouTube channel, once I couldn't go pass out flyers in the salon anymore, I literally went online and made videos. 1-minute videos, 5-minute videos. I just made videos and talked to people about how I can help them. And there's a truth that the amount of sales that you make is directly related to the number of times you ask for the sale. This video is for you if you're looking to practice asking for the sale in real time with a coach. You have to be in the energy of selling. You have to be in the energy of putting yourself out there every single day, showing up online. And the reason why people don't do it is because you don't want to look stupid. You don't know what to say. It's stressing you out. It's overwhelming you. So what you're in the energy of is practicing procrastination, putting off what you know you should be up to. Think about it. If you have a book, if you have any type of, again, blog, movement, you have a song, you have makeup services. Maybe you're a makeup artist and you want to sell classes. Maybe you're a hairdresser and you want to sell your classes now online because you went from doing the thing, now you want to teach the thing. You want to be able to speak and enroll people into your ideas and your services and products. Again, I have a million types of products. Every time I want to sell something, it's just my conversation. So here's what I have for you. I've decided that I'm going to take 20 people, and over the next 5 weeks, starting next week at the time of recording this video, I'm going to show you guys how to go from stumbling and rambling and turning those conversations into structured conversations that build your tribe and increase your income. This is going to be a very special boot camp. I'm working very closely with you 5 days a week. It's not going to take a lot out of your schedule to practice the techniques with me and with the group. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to be in challenge mode. So you'll have to learn the technique and do it in real time. Talk to people that would want to be in your tribe, be on your blog, join your email list, join your webinar, buy your ebook. Maybe you're a speaker and you just need to practice your speaking in a way that enrolls people into your movement. Maybe you're a hairdresser and you want to speak on videos and that tell people, here's what I did, here's what I want you to do next. I made videos every single day. I made videos so that clients could find me on YouTube. If that's you, maybe you're a life coach. Maybe you're into fitness and you want to make more videos where you're explaining to people the importance of the products that you sell. You have a health company. Maybe you work for TLC or Herbalife or Isogenics, and you want to enroll people into the vision of your company and into the products. You got to speak. And so here's what we're going to do. For 20 weeks, I'm going to open my notes so I don't forget anything. But for 20 weeks, here's what's going to happen when you sign up. Basically, we're going to be practicing. This is a challenge. And not only are you practicing with me, you're going to work with me as well as be doing things in real life with real humans so that you can increase your tribe and increase sales. So some of you guys will need sales like crazy. You're just going to be focusing on sales. Some of you guys want to build an audience. Maybe you have a new podcast coming, again, blog or movement, and you want to build an audience, an email list. Maybe you want to have a webinar. Maybe you want to work up the confidence. This is going to be for you. So once you sign up, you're going to be given access to the private membership area, which is where your 5 core tactics that I have mastered and I do all the time, each and every day, which have allowed me to make 6 figures online and work from anywhere in the world because my conversations turn to coins. I'm going to give you those core tactics, okay? So the 5 core conversation tactics that you're going to learn, you're going to get them. And this is going to be your framework that forms the juicy conversations. Okay, this is going to be your framework. You're going to own this framework. You're going to get it in your DNA over the next 5 weeks. Now, the reason why you're going to have this framework is because the drills that we're going to be doing day in and day out, you're going to be proving that you're doing the work. This is going to be for you if you know that you need to show up consistently. Consistency is the name of this game, you guys. Now, these conversation drills, this is where the magic is going to happen. This is where you're going to transform before your eyes. And what I love is that because we're doing this challenge and there's going to be videos, we can take the video from the very beginning and the video at the end, and you're going to see how much more confident you are. You're going to see how I can give you any topic and you're going to turn it into a conversation and enroll me into the idea or enroll me into purchasing that thing, whatever it is that I give you as far as the topic goes. You're going to be more confident on camera, in person, face to face with people, and you're going to be sure that here's what I have, here's how it's going to help you, buy it now. You're not going to shrink from that conversation. So you're going to be practicing in a group and you're going to master the art of making people want to take action after listening to you. There will be different types of challenges. These challenges some of them are going to be intense, some of them are going to be simple. But these are going to be things you can do, yes, during the pandemic. Yes, if you got to homeschool your kids. Yes, yes, yes. Because if you have a business, it's non-negotiable. It's not a hobby. So I'm not looking for people who are full of excuses about their life as being crazy and chaotic and one day I will get good. Because the reason why I was able to go from a negative bank account, working corporate, hating my job, to living anywhere in the world right now, anywhere I want, all my income comes from the internet. And even if I wasn't in this position, rewind back to when I had to go to work and do hair and makeup, I was able to not have to go pass out flyers and not wonder where my next customer was coming from, because I had the skill set. So this is where you're going to literally master the art of turning your conversations into coins. Based on the core tactics, you will be practicing an element daily. So you're not going to try to eat the whole elephant. You're going to break it down bite by bite and you're going to master each part, right? So you're going to be practicing with the coach, daily accountability in this small group. That's why there's only 20 slots, okay? You're going to have to show up and prove whenever you do it, whenever you get the task done, each day you don't go to bed without the task being done. All right? When you walk away, you're going to be confident in that every idea that comes to you, you can take that idea and instantly jump on a video, instantly jump on a live stream, instantly speak to a potential buyer, okay? With no problem, because you know how to have a conversation that enrolls them. Okay, so you're going to become a master enroller. You want to be more energetic. If you want to trust and know that when you're speaking, people are taking action. If you want your persona to come through, you want to feel like it's just naturally you on camera. You're not being like a robot. If you know that you want to increase your sales and your tribe, you want to change them from lookers to engaging followers. If you want to be memorable, this is going to be for you. I'm going to give you guys these tactics and we're working very close together. High level mastermind, all right? So there's going to be 2 opportunities to meet with me live each week. So whichever one fits your schedule, I have 2 times so that I make sure I'm available for you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this is the time where you can meet with me face to face and you can actually practice, ask business questions. You can ask me anything you want. For 5 weeks straight, you will have direct access to me, okay? Now, the Zoom calls they're for practicing, all right? You can learn from your peers. One thing I know about the Zoom calls is that when you are listening to other people bang out their stuff, you get ideas. And the more you help them, the more you're learning how to think. And it just comes out of you when it's your turn to help yourself. So there is power in being around like-minded people. Okay, there's power in being around like-minded people. Now, I wanted to make sure that I was available in different time zones because my audience is all over the world. So that's why we have 2 Zoom calls. Don't feel pressure. I just want to make sure that you have office hours to talk to me face to face. Now, if you miss a Zoom call, what you do have is the private Facebook group as well, where you can literally every day post a question. I'm checking the group multiple times a day. I'm committed 5 days a week in this group. It's very high level, high touch, okay? This is where you're going to get your inspiration. This is where you're going to get do your daily homework of speaking, and we're going to break down your conversation so you can master each part. And then when you put it all together, you're just going to be a beast. You're going to be a beast. All right. So the daily challenges, those are going to go out each day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Very simple. They're going to be short enough so that you can get it done that day. So don't think that I'm going to have you giving long speeches every single day. Not happening. I know that the power of this is that you're going to do small things that over time, it makes you master a concept. Okay. And there's 5 concepts and we have 5 weeks together. So what you're going to do is get better just day by day. So it's really, really powerful. Now, a bonus that I'm going to give you is going to be a product that I have called Social Media Picture Taking Pro. I know that's a long name, but it is a product that has sold so much and everybody loves it. If you know that you want to take pictures from your phone that literally make people that support your conversation, you want to take pictures that when they see a written post from you, you have pictures of yourself or your products and services, and it makes them move into enrolling, then this course is going to be for you. And it's a bonus. It's self-study. You have it, lifetime access. Take it whenever you want. But what I wanted to do is put this together for 20 people who are just ready for more. They're sick and tired of fumbling around the internet, and you want to be able to jump on video and do live streams or pre-recorded videos and enroll people into your movement, into your message, into your products and services. So if this is you, the details are below. You see your investment. It's $497, you guys, and there are multiple payment plans. So I wanted to make this friendly and easy for you to jump in. Of course, when you pay in full, you save more, like about $106. Okay. If you pay over time, then there's an increase of up to $106. But the payment options are below. So if you're serious about your business, you are sick and tired of procrastinating. You're sick and tired of overwhelm of what do I say, or you're sick and tired of saying things that aren't turning into cash or followers or engaged tribe, this boot camp is for you. Enough is enough. I want to help you. I want you to become confident, natural, on camera, online, turning your conversations into cash. Notice I'm not telling you about a website. Notice I'm not telling you about some particular thing that's going to make you better, because what I know for sure is that, like, for example, one of my clients who made $5,000 in one transaction because of her conversation. She doesn't have a website. She doesn't have a lot of followers. She just followed the rules that I'm going to give you. We're going to practice them for 5 weeks. So if you're looking for a coach, you found one. And the enrollment is below. The information is below. We start September 8th. Okay. So the thing is, there's only 20 slots. Act now, not later. Save your spot. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the weekend. And I will see you next week. Your last day to enroll is going to be on September 10th. That's when we do the actual challenge starts. But 8 and 9, you should be able to consume the 2 videos and get it in your DNA and get ready to practice starting the 10th. So get in where you fit in. Here's the thing. Even if you don't enroll, and your voice matters. Your movement matters. If you have a business, it matters. And it deserves to thrive. It deserves to increase. There are people who are looking for the solutions that you have. The more you speak up, the more they can be made aware that your product or service exists. And now you can ask them to buy over and over confidently and build your tribe as well as your bank account. So if you have any questions, just message me right here below. There's a message box below. I'm LaKeisha Michelle. Ask me anything. Thank you for watching. Mwah. All the details of what you get are below as well. I'll see you inside.